Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back with our hardcore world. Should be pretty good today. Got a couple of things I want to work on. This is going to be a mega stream, I would say. Hello, Damo. Nice to see you. Have you back in the chat? We are very close to 1,000 subs. We're literally like 9 subs away from 1,000, which is really, really cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. Oh, it's night time it seems. Wasn't too bad. We got some stuff done. Didn't get some diamonds. We had to upgrade the house, so now we have this, which is cool. Different chests. We because one of the new people that were watching was like, oh, when are you gonna trial chamber? And I was like, okay, why not? And basically I got spooked by a what was it? I was spooked by a slime, and a slime smacked me and it made me scared, so I ran away. Oh, and we got candles now. Yeah, we got these cool little candles. What else have we done? Yeah, so that's now added. So we've upgraded the house a bit. Oh, spooker. How is all this stuff out here? Yeah, I just got them from like a little thing as well. Oh, and we found another zombie spawner. So now we have 2 zombie spawners in the mines, and they were actually ironically near the stronghold as well. So that was really, really cool. But today we've got loads of torches, so the plan is to head down, dig diamonds, and then head over to the Woodland Mansions. And then in the future I'm planning to do a thing where I build a special farm, and then that gives me totems of undying, and that gives me like our main source of them. But that is a future thing. I've just got to test that it works on a creative world. Well, that it still works, because it's only like it's a tutorial from like 4 months ago that I saw that I think was pretty important, so I thought I'll use that one, but we'll see how that goes really. So I didn't find an exact, like I didn't physically go there. I used like a web page called Chunkbase to find 2 exact Woodland Mansions. So I have the coordinates saved on my phone, so it'll tell me specifically where they are. It's just I've got to do the leg room. There's like 2 that are pretty close, that are like worth going to, but then some aren't really, of course, worth going to. But at the moment it's just getting there. Because if not, like I've been in a situation where I've looked for one without Chunkbase, and I've spent like 5-6 hours searching around and just couldn't find it. There of course is like errors on Chunkbase sometimes, where if you don't put in the right update, it can then affect what you get. So it could pretty much say, oh yeah, the Woodland Mansion's here, but in fact it could be like non-existent. So okay, here we are. The goal is to just get a full armor of diamonds and pretty much get everything that we need. I have started to choose to scout down towards the back of the building, and not the building, the mines. So But today should be a nice long stream. I planned for it to start at 8:30, but my dinner wasn't done yet. I had to wait for that to cook, and then I could eat it, and then, of course, stream. Yeah, so it could be a decently long one. No, just in the area that we are, it's just been a pain to try and get any diamonds. We got like, I think none last stream, except maybe one. So that's like just, oh, such an arduous and annoying process. Especially with the way we're mining now. You expect / hope that you at least get a couple diamonds. Okay, we're not too far along. No, I've updated my setup a little bit. That's why I'm higher. Well, the camera's higher because my TV is now on a proper stand, which then makes the TV, of course, a little bit higher. The only reason that is so then. I think it just looks better, like setup wise. It doesn't look better like video wise. Okay, there's some diamonds here. Oh, nice, we got some more. Yes. Oh, and gold. Okay, pretty good here. Damn, nice. For once, we actually found a good vein of diamonds. 8 diamonds, nice. Along with, I think we have 3 back at our house. That's actually pretty good. Because we just have to make the enchantment table, the sword if we want at the moment. Probably be efficient to have it. And of course, good old armor. Just leggings and chest plate. So probably could do like 8 more. Maybe even 20 more. Of course, ultimately we would like to have hundreds and hundreds of diamonds. Until we get fortune on our pick, it's just pretty much going to be a frustrating battle. Now I've got some really good and big plans for certain builds, so I'm looking forward to doing all of those in this hardcore world. And I did learn the technique from an actual other YouTuber, and that was by using dried grass instead of wheat. You can make wheat fields look really, really cool because it gives it more like flow, makes it look like it's more real than if you just used like just normal wheat. And you want to pretty much like create a good environment and have the wheat look really cool. So fundamentally it does look more impressive, I would say, as well. So that'll be something we'll possibly use in the future for some of our designs. But if we don't get enough diamonds today, which is okay, we will. I have another idea of something that I want to create, and for some reason I want to create like a wall around our little base. I just think for fun, because our base is just for fun. Optimally, it will develop in different weird ways. So there's going to be times where you're like, what the heck has he done to this and da-da-da. But in fact, then you see it and you're like, oh my god, that's funny as. Because this was about creativity and having as much fun as possible. So then pretty much everyone can watch it as well. So we'll keep it all nice and friendly. Because ironically, I had my first YouTube kid come in last night. He's like, oh, I'm a kid. My parents don't normally allow me to watch streams. I'm like, okay, dude, I get you. We will mine. Can we dig this way? Damn it. It'll be around here somewhere. Got some crisps, so if you hear me eat crisps, my apologies. No, I thought I wanted crisps before. When I went to shops, but actually, to be honest, I couldn't be bothered. But now I've got them, I'm like, ugh, let's just eat them. Okay, we're gonna head this way now. First off, of course, let's do this. Allows me to know if in the vicinity there's any more diamonds. Saves time. Oh, nice. I haven't had one in ages. Gotta love a good old Terry's chocolate orange. They are yummy. They are pretty yummy. Ba-dip-dip-doo. You know, I should be one of those YouTubers with those like funky costumes. Imagine like streaming and it's just a duck. I'm sure I said about I was going to get like a duck onesie one time. I think it was my friend. I was like coming up with like what would be really cool as like a YouTube channel if like you dress up as a duck and review products, but like on the half of a duck. So like, oh, here's how to microwave stuff. Well, sadly, Mr. Duck doesn't have the ability to do that. Or something like that. It's something weird. Now we have enough diamonds for an enchanting table. We just got to get the extra resources behind it to make sure that we then fundamentally can go ahead with that project. And then when possibly we start building the wall. I have a couple ideas on how I want it to be. The only disappointing thing about this world is, well, Minecraft actually, you don't have other shapes than squares or some form of squared item, because I would love to have like stuff where you can add points, but it'd be like a circular cone type point. So then you can make like these proper cool log individual builds. Yeah, that's cool. Anything that I think adds a little bit of an extra fun to the stream overall. Makes it a little bit more fun for everyone. Plus, then like people come along and they'll see that and just know you're a place that they can come and have a laugh. We'll probably be at like day 1 billion by the time we actually find any more diamonds. Jeez. Yay, fake diamonds. Exactly what I needed. Nice. Okay, at least we got some redstone. It's also super benefit. Hello, my lovely wife. Have you chosen to come watch? Right now we are off mining, trying to get some more diamonds. We have 8 diamonds, 12 gold, 57 redstone and 26 lapis. Yeah, you can watch. I watch, yeah. I'm really struggling to find any good diamonds. I found that good vein of 8, but that was a vein of 8. You would hope this would be an easier feat of finding at least some diamonds in the vein of this world. Okay. Okay, that's annoying. Just carry on. Yeah, it's not going well. It's not going well. Here's a diamond. That's 1. Okay, that's 2. And that's 3. Perfect. So we have some diamonds, which is like a bonus. It could have been worse, of course. Let's have a look just in case there's any more diamonds around here. Yeah, I'm not standing on any. Cool. Ah, some more diamonds. Nice. Got 1. Okay. It's not too bad. One is better than none. That's what I say. Especially as we have 12 now, so that's actually pretty decent. We just need a little bit more. And then I think we're good. Just about making sure that you have enough. Like, in the future, when you've got netherite, like diamonds become a little bit more obsolete. And it just takes time for that to be an apparent situation that you end up in. Okay. Perfect. Digging away. Digging away. Bum, bum, digging away. Okay. Got some of diamonds. I might head back just so I can like put diamonds in my chest so I don't lose it. Okay, perfect. We'll probably dig from a different point as well when we come back, because you want to make sure that you don't like dig too much into one area, and within reason like switch locations. So if I'm digging this way, suddenly switch. Okay, that's that. So then it goes like this. Misses those. Okay, past that. All the way to the end. Perfect. Now we should be able to make some armor from this. It's not like one of those things where it needs to be tested, filtrated, or anything crazy, so should instantly be able to craft ourselves a chest plate and rest of our weapons. Okay. Oh, perfect. It's making my eyes dizzy, jeez. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Slowly jumping, slowly bouncing. I zoned out then. Jeez. That wasn't good. It's because I'm not paying attention. My brain zoned out. It has been a long day for me and my wife and our little daughter. Just take the riffraff out to the doctors. So your body is a bit like this. She got us up at like 6 AM, so that was not fun. It's probably like 6:30, 6:40. But any time before 7, we all know, it's bedtime. And even before 7. 7 o'clock is still bedtime. Okay, nearly there. Oh, we are there. Perfect. It's getting a bit hot in my room. Okay. So we got our 3, so that's 15. Perfect. It should technically give us enough for our chest and leggings. Oh yes. So now we have a full set of diamond armor, and the only way to announce such a amazing situation is to make stone. So we're going to cook our stone. Damn, son. I ain't going to travel that far. Like every Friday I work till 2 AM in the morning, so that's not fun. So what we're going to do basically is use this to create an armor stand to put our diamond's armor on. And somewhat show them off. Okay, how do we build it? Okay. We need sticks and a smooth slab. And then to get that, we have to cook that. And once they're cooked, they'll become smooth. And then we'll have our diamond armor ready to go at the next sound of any trouble, which is cool. Geez, I didn't know I was going to be this tired. It was me hoping that I'd be super awake. Maybe my wife was right about having a hot shower first. Then maybe I'll keep awake or something. Jeez. Okay, we'll cook some more. Okay. Perfect. Just gonna wait till that cooks. Because I don't think I need that many more. I think it is just 2 more. So we'll cook that. And that can go in there as well, and that'll just cook away, giving ourselves the best situation ever. Parkour. Yeah, I do like it. I think it is something I find interesting. Like, I want to build a wall around here. Not massive, just for a bit of laugh. Like, maybe have it connected up to buildings and stuff. So then it just like comes around, comes to about here, finishes there, connects up again, goes around, maybe to the edge of, I don't know. I'll figure it out, or I could just make a tiny little one. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I have that decision to make. I'll then, of course, ultimately make it, because I can just have a wall here, just to be annoying. But it's ultimately what I find fun and funny, basically. That those both things come into it, ultimately. Oh, we only needed 3. Okie dokie, well that's news for future me. So let's... Do we have any wood? Okay, we have 5, perfect. Oh, I have sticks in my inventory anyway. There's no point not doing it, I can just craft it automatically, okay. Perfect. So now that we have our armor stand, let's grab our items from the chest. And let's cook some of this gold. So at least I have some gold. I'll put the armor stand here. Also then going to grab the leggings. Grab the diamond chestplate. Grab the helmet. And then grab the feet. Perfect. Doesn't they look cool? I do like how he sits there. He looks cool. Looks ultimately super cool. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I do like stuff like that, zombies and stuff. I don't mind movies with zombies in it, but I don't like TV shows. So I found The Walking Dead okay. I didn't find it like such an amazing show. I just found it okay. Of course, probably my opinion on something like that is vastly different to someone who's ultimately watched it all. But you know what I mean. Okay, if that's there, perfect. It means we got all the diamond armor we need ready to go, really. So that is added protection. So Daddy will go... Jesus Christ, I just call myself Daddy then. Thinking I'm talking to my daughter now. I'll head back downstairs and then get mining again. It shouldn't be too bad. I've got to wake up. My brain is like maybe like slowing down drastically. the processes of it is just like, and try and shut off, which is never good. Yeah, my wife used to watch it a lot. I don't know if she still does. Okay. Now, that's the thing about like zombies. You never really know what type of zombies they're going to be, how they're going to interact with everything. Because you have like the ones from Last of Us who attack you that way, and then you have the Walking Dead zombies, and then the 28 days later zombies. So you're pretty much stacked with a zombie choice if you wanted to. You have a reasonable amount of like zombies to pick out of, and pick ones that you think individually are the better variations of zombies. The only issues with everything to do with like humanity / zombies, we all cling to the concept of one of us better than the other one at every single thing. Now, in some parts they can be justified, of course, but in some parts you have to think, how can I keep winning everything if I'm better than everyone and they're not that good? Have you ever thought that maybe they don't think that way? Okay, digging away. Try and find some good old diamonds. I'm hoping this diamond pick don't break. We've been watching a lot of Muppet Babies lately, so that's been fun. So it's been really enjoyable. It keeps my daughter distracted, so it's like a win-win, basically. She likes to kick it, likes to just sit on the floor and analyse what she's done. So, okay, so we're not too far away from the main entrance. So let's get the hike on. I was about to say, did I just find another zombie spawn or something? I think it matters context. Like Baby Muppets is really cute because it allows my daughter to learn about Kermit the Frog and being nice to people and being friends. So like it has its benefits, of course, but then it does get a bit weird and has the creepy variations of it all. Okay. Nice. Perfect. I do think when it comes to like Baby Muppets, my least favourite character is definitely the bear, the one that goes wagga wagga, whatever he says. That's annoying. Big yawn. Okay, let's keep on diamond hunting. Like already in this vein, and we've been mining like 5 minutes into this, still haven't got a beat or anything. Check just in case I'm there most of the time, yeah. Do. Oh, my bad. Oh, torches. Need some funky music in my headphones. Yeah, it definitely has in the terms of it. It used to be very, very much easier to strip mine when it came to Diamond Hunter. But now it's like everything is, of course, then changed the dynamic really, and it's just evolved. But it's also making it much harder in the long run just to get any diamonds at all, really. Even also, that's even a fully like planned out strip mine. It's still going to be super easy to get any targeted cash back from it. So hopefully diamonds start being more used in the latest updates. Okay, we got that. This. I have to do some quick stand. My legs cramping a bit. Posture check. I keep having like it's frustrating me now. So because of how my brain is, it keeps having like quick zone outs. So my brain just goes and close awake. It's like whoop. So I zone out for a second. It's annoying. Can't believe we've been streaming for nearly 40 minutes already. Nice. In a minute I'm going to probably head up and go to my wall building plans instead of down here in the mines. Because we only need a couple more diamonds. That's the thing, we literally have pretty much all we could need. It's just the diamonds that are the extra cherry on top of what we need. Of course we need an enchanting table, that's fundamental. Okay, what have I found here? Oh, I thought I found something, but no, it's one of my old mines. And some iron, that's cool. I like these blocks. These blocks are cool. They're different little patterns. You can pretty much build this in Minecraft if you wanted to make it a form of the carpet. Because of the way it's set already as well. Okay. I think it's tough. Yeah, tough. Has a good view to it. Down here maybe? Just trying to find out where I'm supposed to not go, but where am I supposed to be come back from? Which way? I think it's that way. We shall have a look. See if we can escape. I have slightly been led astray, of course, by many people before in the world of playing Minecraft. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm down here, but okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm still unsure where I should go. Ultimately, I want diamonds, but it's just trying to find the exit. Oh. Well, I just... Yep. I am stuck. Okay, actually, let's go this way. I was gonna say, if that's another stronghold, this would be ridiculous. In a minute, I might have to quickly go get a drink. I am very, very thirsty. Okay, but I'm gonna quickly go get a drink. I will be back in 2 seconds. I've got my drink. Ah, there you go. I feel much better. Much better. I was literally, I'll be honest, because of how long my day has been, we've been up since 6, half 6, my body is like starting to shut down, like it's sleep. So it's not, I'm like fighting a losing battle here with my brain. So I've got to like try and keep focused and try not to zone out. Because I'm sure I've been like mining or going around a bit and just stopping midway. I bet you if I look back throughout the stream, it's like there's bits where I've just zoned out because my brain just stopped working properly. But yeah, sorry boys. We had to take the little one to the hospital. She was not well this morning. Poor thing gave out like a horrible scream. So we were like, heck no, let's go to the hospital with this one. This isn't going to be like what we just leave her, like, you know what I mean? So we were like, heck it, let's go to the hospital. Luckily we took her, she's alright, we got some meds. So she will benefit from that, ultimately. Yeah, she's doing alright. She just got some like rashes because basically she's got viral infection on top of teething as well. So her little gums are getting so inflamed that she's really not having like a good day at all. And of course, she doesn't know how to explain it to everyone, as she is only a little baby. So she's like screaming the house down. And what would have been like a quiet day has then turned into not a quiet day. Okay. Might even get to a point in this where I might literally be forced to just mine out chunks upon chunks. Like, why is this? That's probably because I knocked it when my brain zoned out. Now I've got to try and find out the way back, which is frustrating. Okay, is it this way? Nope. Let's go right to the end. It's not that way because I just dug that. Probably down here? I don't know. More lava? Crazy. Okay, what's that? That's lava as well. Okay, so that's some recent blocks. Is it down here? No. I think we literally might have to mine up, which is not good because we don't have a lot of health on our pickaxe. Okay. I'm removing this entire thing because it's getting annoying where I don't actually know where I'm going half the time. So I thought, heck it, if I remove this, then I remember this is a place I've been to. And our inventory is packed. Let's run right to the end and let's see if there's something about it that we absolutely remember. Da 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 da. Okay. Nice. All about down here. And then let's quickly eat some good old steak. Oh, it's some lapis. He does love a bit of lapis. I swear that I can just collect up that much. I'm gonna have like an unlimited amount of lapis lazuli, so that's gonna be good. Okie dokie, so it's hard to remember where we've literally been or been not. Okay, that's that, that's that. We checked, okay. I think we're trapped forever, guys. But oh, what did CraftWithCorban do the whole stream? Oh, well, he tried to get out of his mind. He made too many loop-de-loops that became impossible to get out. Okay, it's not there. It's because I started mining away from the actual tunnel, so then it became super confusing on certain routes. Okay, it's not through there. It's not there or there. Let's head this way then. It's not there or through there. I got this down though. I got this. I'm gonna find it one day. If not, I'm gonna live. I'll be stuck in. What the heck did this happen? Okay. Nice. I don't know what. No, me, I probably zoned out and just mined that completely. Are we down here? Are we down there? Oh god, I made it back. I made it back to the silly square. I made it back. I am trapped forever. I'm never going home. I'm gonna live in the mines. I'll be a sad Superman in the mines by myself. At least I have our, I was going to say sponsor. Sponsoring every video that we make. Oh, this is where it, like, I've actually knocked something back here. No, I definitely haven't. Oh yeah, because I did that. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. Don't know if my Superman clothes would allow me to. Okay. I was gonna say if it's that, it'd be funny. So it's not that. That one seems more reasonable. But I bet you it's where we did the square. I'm walking past because I just realised what it is. And that emotionally hurt me. That this is where we did the goddamn square. We are trapped forever. Forever and forever. This, people, is why you label your mines. Okay? Future. Label your mines so you don't end up being silly like me and end up getting trapped. And then you have to spend most of the stream trying to escape your goddamn mine. When it is a maze of corridors and loop-de-loops and all diagonal directions. Because it's never fun when it happens. Yes, I'm okay. Perfect. Ah. Yeah, to be honest. It always seems to like I have an issue with something. Like, if it ain't the Horrors of Cthulhu, it's this. I end up getting trapped in my own mind as well, which is ridiculous to think. And I could just mine up minus billion blocks or whatever, but it just becomes so boring after a while, and then I could end up digging through lava. That's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to put that there, so I know that I've been down there. And so I focus my way up here more. Cool, and now. Okay, nothing there. Let's check this side, eh? Where does this lead to? Okay, nothing. Cool. We'll head this way. Maybe. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Okay, first there. Maybe it's down here. If we can't find it, I'm just gonna mine up. There's like no point being this trapped. It's just frustrating, that's all. Because that's back that way. Yeah, heck it. We're gonna mine up. Because there's no point in like being stuck. The only issue, of course, is we now have to be very careful as our pickaxe is low. Well, I thought of something even better. So what I've done is I've gone back to the beginning, like mid of the stream, to find the coordinates. And we just use those. Okie dokie, so ironically, we're not actually too far away. Like right now, we're not too far away. So, what's that gonna be? 34. And then it's this way. Oh, lucky. Oh, brilliant. I pick up deep slate. How hilarious is that? So 5? 5. That's enough for the stuff that we need to do. It's like the universe wanted us to go down this path then. Of insanity, of constantly being lost. How frustrating this was. Be stories written about this, and I feel like my pickaxe is going to break. And I still got a lot to go. However. Is it worth it though? Or is there another? Let's look back and just head down here, because technically it would be just be down here then. And a little bit that way. Because if we mine, we're gonna break our pickaxe. We'll have nothing to use. So technically that's where that is. So our entrance though is 64 of this. So we should be at our thing. Oh my god, that's why. I've accidentally mined the block. So I've lost. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. So basically I had mined the block, which then meant that I had completely lost the point of reference that I had. So I just spent the last 20 minutes or whatever zoning out, trying to find the entrance. How fun. Let me just quickly put my phone on charge, because that's actually how I read the chat. It's through my phone. I do see that sometimes streamers have like heaters in their rooms. So I'm in like it's not even an office, it's more a storage room. And I think if I had a heater, especially even during the winter, I'd probably fall asleep and it would just be like a stream of me sleeping. I don't think people would want to watch that. Just me sleep. Because I snore. My wife can definitely tell you that as a fact, that I snore a lot. Okay. Thanks, Demo. Try and definitely get some rest, mate. Okay, perfect. Just keep on heading up. Gonna eat some steak again. I think we're doing well survival wise. It is day 27. We haven't died at all. Of course, it would end the series if we had died, which would be very sad. So we got 5 of those. Okay. Next step, massively. And it will be the crux of me if I don't get it done now. It's gonna be frustrating, but let's sort out these goddamn chests. Okay, precious items in here. So that's iron as well. Precious items, that will go in there. Let's take any precious items from there. That, this, and that in a minute. So emerald, that can go in there. That can go in there. That. Is that precious item? Possibly. Oh, but that would be cool. Had an idea. There you go, you hold a spear. Diamonds, come with me. That's precious, that's precious. And then place them into the chest. Not torches, torches aren't precious. Diamonds. Gold. More of that, and like that. Okay, perfect. Because I have way too much stuff. That's all. Okay, cool. And now just shove this all in. And hope it fits, really. And if it doesn't, where's this chest? Full of random stuff. Of course, once we like have a bigger house, we'll be able to properly sort this all out fundamentally. So our first item to build, because we don't really need to build a sword, we are going to need to build a new diamond pick. We want to start off with making the enchantment table. So if we go to our thingy, we need 2 diamonds, 3 a book, and then 4 obsidian. But with our diamond pick at the moment, it would literally be pointless. So we're going to have to use all 5 diamonds. 3 to make a new pick, which is going to be annoying. But I did assume we probably would, because we want to start having some enchantments. Is the way we're going right? I think there's a like an old one over there. Was it over there? I couldn't remember because I chose not to go out too far because it started getting dark like it is now. So quickly. Oh, we can't sleep yet. Okay. I think it's this way. It's one of the ways because I saw it and it was pretty close. So it's not too crazy. It's probably. It was like be beneficial to get to it, and if we can, that'll be awesome. Then we can go collect up some obsidian. If not, of course, I know exactly where to get some lava, so fundamentally I can, in fact, be like good on that. I don't know the terms I want to use sometimes. The language of speaking is not easy. So let's head back up. Okay. Because is it around here? Or is it further down? It's hard to remember everything in the world. Like ironically, if I was sent away, I probably couldn't find a second zombie spawner that I have in my world. Don't think it is this way. It's probably up there. Let's have a look up there, because why not? You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, really. Exploration and a bit of fun, really. There's a baby sheep. I do like the new styles of baby mobs. I think they are cool. Good old cows. There's a lot of gravel around here. Okay, it's a swamp. And then open water. I do think it's now the other side. I think I'm just mistaken. So our best bet is to head back and then across again and then just see if we can find it. If we don't find it, it doesn't really ultimately matter. Like I said, we know where we can find some lava. We know where we can find some water. So to create literally the smallest amount of obsidian, it's nothing drastic. It would be beneficial, as you're probably going to have 4 obsidian on the Broken Nether portal. Of course, we're going to need more in the future when we actually go to the Nether, but the Nether is not our priorities at the moment. It is getting our diamond gear enchanted so it's powerful enough for us to feel protected in the world. And I was going to say I am lucky then, but that was less scary than I thought it would be. But as you can tell, in my world, it's so fractured. It's drastically split. Like, I didn't even know this was here. Like, literally. You are literally finding this with me. What the heck? There's a cave spider thing there. There's loads of this. There's slimes. Like, it's completely just mucked up. Somehow my world is like this now. Bear in mind, I have never actually gone down there, which I dare not risk, if you get my point. I'm nowhere near, especially with my iron gear, to be protected from that. Jeez Louise. The situation with my world, man, it's just crazy. It's like no probability of survival. Like, normally I'd just be jumping along, minding my own business, not a care in the world. But in reality now, I have to be so careful not to actually, like, land in a hole or something. Which is drastic. Yeah, it's getting nighttime, so we'll sleep and then we'll head over. Good, it's got some cows in here. Okay, perfect. Okay, we slept. Perfect. Oh, no we haven't. I clicked a chest instead. So we're going to put our valuables in there, and then we put this piece of coal. Cool. So what we'll do is we'll make some golden apples. We can make 1. Nice. Of course, when we go to the Nether, we'll be able to make a lot more. It is just added protection. And then let's put our sword back there. And then just eat some bread. I think it was over there. Yeah. All worth a look on chunk base, but I just don't want to do that in a moment. For a silly ruined portal. Okay, the speed across. I think that point there is probably where we're going to have like a little bridge across. Because that just looks so neat. But ultimately, I've chosen not to go drastic with the way that the world works. Because I don't know if I'm going to survive. I don't want to start building up something massive if the possibility of survival is extremely low. Time. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Perfect. Okay, we'll head over there, mine that, and then what that'll allow us to do then is to use those to create an enchantment table, because guess what? I know where to get loads of books, aka the good old stronghold. There's literally loads of bookshelves down there, so I can just go grab those. Expands my little under church bit a little bit more, so then that'll be good. But I don't know how many. Okay, that's actually a perfect amount. Perfect. Is that another village? That's another village. Okay, awesome, because all our villagers died. Okay, we got 3 obsidian here, and we got a golden apple and a lodestone, and we got some featherfall. Oh, nice, nice. We were treated today, and a block of gold. Nice. What a world. So let's mine these up real quick. Let's get some stuff. I'm thinking let's just mine the rest of it, because either way it'll be a benefit to have all of this, because we are going to need to use it for making the nether portal anyway. It would be very unjust of us not to steal the rest of this obsidian. So let's go and steal it. I do like this little pan. Yeah, 8 blocks already. It's pretty decent. It's just going to look a little bit goofy once it's done. Yeah, so we'll leave those because we don't need them. Now I do like that Minecraft added stuff like this, because without it the world is so barren. Especially if you've only just got like small areas in your world, so it's like it could be like super barren if not. Like, jeez, what is all this? Who the heck went, you know what, we'll put all the world like this. Like, such silly gooses. Like, massive caves. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My heart sunk massively then. Oh my... Jeez Louise. I'm gonna go get the iron though. That was very terrifying. Because the thing is, I slow dropped, so I was like, oh my god, have I just like landed in something? What's going on? Yeah, look, there's lava if we wanted it. Do we need more coal? Yes, we always need more coal. Like, I literally have in my Platinum Adventures an issue because I don't have enough coal. And I'm constantly having to make steel ingots. So it's like making it so frustrating for me to like actually do anything in the world. Because it's like, oh, now I have to make more steel. Yay. Okay. Nice. And then we'll head up. I just dropped that for no reason. Okay, perfect. Smooth those. And let's try not to fall down any more holes, eh? I'd love to get a saddle. We don't have any saddles at the moment, so it would be efficient to maybe get a saddle. So then we can pretty much try traverse our world a bit more efficiently. Okay, so we got some wheat there, so we'll take that wheat with us. We'll raid some of these villages. Okay, cool. So we got ore bundles, that's nice. Got an unknown map which will just absorb into next. So the thing that we're also doing is we're collecting loads of oak saplings, because in our area we don't actually have any. Like, pretty much I am the OG oak farmer, like, grower basically. I'm literally growing oak trees in my backyard for the world. Because where, like, I live in the little church, there is massive plains, but there's no, like, no oaks, no nothing. So, like, most of my builds are going to be out of oak until I have access to other plants as well. So, like, birch and stuff like that. Once I've got, like, a birch sapling, I'll be pretty good. Like, what the heck is this? What the heck is that? Like, it's crazy. I don't see any villagers as well, so I think these guys have probably perished. I am finding this a lot in, like, these. They're not as good anymore. They were good in the past. I'll take this. Saves whatever time. I'd say not even time, really. Yeah, the village are gone. Was there just like a sudden update where, like, villages don't exist anymore? Because you have that guy. Oh, look, I didn't realise there was another one above here. Cool. What stuff has it got? Oh, no. That's super helpful, because that's going to help us with the diamonds. Not diamonds. It's going to help us get to the overall nether. So we now have that. That's perfect. What's in here? Nothing. Okay, so this is more wheat. So we'll take the wheat with us. Now, it's good to know that there's a villagers here, because there is a raid farm that I want to make in the future. Probably in the next couple streams. That will help us a lot when it comes to having the ability to, like, fight and attack stuff. Because you pretty much want to get an elytra pretty quick as quickly as you physically can. We'll also then preparing yourself for the quest of getting netherite, because netherite itself is a not fun task. The thing that I found that was super easy, which I probably will do this time, is create a not a stone miner, a diamond miner. So a diamond miner is basically a mining machine that bores a hole, and it will keep boring a hole until you stop it, really. And that's its whole main task, is to bore holes. So then fundamentally you can get as many, like, ancient debris as possible. The only downside of doing something like that is the fact that with those variations, you do have to be careful with the reality that you will have to go deep into the underground where ancient debris does spawn well, and then create it from there. It's safer doing it when you have, like, no issues with stuff like that. If you're just doing it from, like, your own like, if it's easier to make in the overworld than it is the nether, of course, because in the nether you have to face, like, the lava is a lot more predominant, so then you're constantly having to still deal with that. I'm just breaking these to see if I can get anything. Okay, no. So head back to the village, quickly have a nap, and then we'll head back to our actual base, and then we'll start doing the main work of the expansion of our world. And then we'll build the nether portal in the lowest room, so then we can then be more efficient with the space that we are given. We'll probably build it in the upper portion of the building. Quickly have a nap. Okay, perfect. So respawns. I do find it funny when it's like respawn set, and it's like, well, if I died, it's not really my respawn. Yeah, so all the villagers live up here, not actually down there in their little village, which is interesting. I also now know, of course, where to find some lovely spruce, which is cool as well. That benefits us on the long run. So we head back to ours now, and then we can officially be part of the Nether Portal gang. and enchanting table. And then we could, if we wanted to, go down to the stronghold and pick up some of the oak, not the oak, some of the books down there, and that will allow us then to take the next step on our journey. I think we've been streaming for about like an hour and 30 minutes, so it's not too bad. It's just crazy, these holes. I just don't like the drasticness of like the plausibility of like actually falling through. It's never been fun, ultimately. I just gotta know which way to go. So I think I saw another portal there, so it would be that way. Unless it's not. And then we'll have a laugh because we got lost. Okay, I see a birch tree up there. I could go cut it down so then I have a birch sapling, but at this point I don't see it as a need because I don't really need any birch. So it would just be a pointless task. I don't think this is where we live. Trying to remember now. We like ran away from our actual coordinates. Okay, well there's a village. Oh, there you go. I love that. I love just coming in and you being able to see that. That's so cool that it loads in. Yeah, you've got a couple birch trees up there, so if we need to get them we can, of course. And then it will just be perfect. Probably in the future we'll put smoke underneath that and then take that with me to our one, because we have two over there already and it would be perfect to have more. But like, look at all this. It's a massive cave. It's ridiculous. Have a look, because there's a torch down there. Or is there? Looks like lava, looks like a torch. It could actually be where the mine is. You never know with how Minecraft works. It probably isn't, because that would mean we're miles away from it. Okay guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to buy a membership, we do sell memberships, of course. So if you want to be part of the CraftWithCorban gang, then feel free to actually buy yourself some membership. What you guys will find on this channel is tutorials. You'll also find let's plays of variational stuff, mostly like 95% Minecraft. There is a couple let's plays in there that I did many years ago, which are non-Minecraft, so do bear that in mind if you aren't interested, if you're only interested in pure Minecraft. So just bear that in mind, really. Okay, that should give us, because that will go there. We'll just push that out one, push that out one, and then probably push that out one, leaving just the frame. Perfect. Okay. Diamonds. Take those. Perfect. And a book. Probably can find in there or in here. Yeah. So we got those books from the thing. Yeah, our goal at the moment is to go towards 1,000 subscribers. Right now we're at 991. We also want to get some watch time up. We're at 3,255 out of 4,000. So we're on our way to being fully monetized. So it should be really cool. Just gonna switch something on my phone because I realize I'm on my wrong account again. So I'm not actually able to see what's going on. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, because what I'm doing right now is I'm just got all the chat on my phone. Without it, I'm not able to like properly write. So I'm gonna put sub goal. I'm gonna pin that as our message. Yep, the sub goal of stream is to get to 995 subscribers. So let's make that enchanting. I also want to get a happy gust. I think a happy gust would be like a super easy thing right now. So if we can get one in the nether, that would be super beneficial, because then we can pretty much fly around. How much is to make a harness? I can't remember. I haven't made it in like not years, but in like hasn't even been out a year, I don't think. Oh, we also can make some more. Well, one more golden apple. That's perfect. So harness for our. So we put harness. Okay, so that's how we make it. So it's that glass and then wall. Probably the different color walls. If I wanted to, I could make like loads of videos on all the different harnesses, really. Okay, so we want to keep the aesthetics of how downstairs looks. So what we'll do is we'll stick with cobblestone, so it doesn't change too much, because we still want it to look like the church, only to be ever so slightly different. So we want it to be, as you enter, you then come to about here, I would say. But then, yeah, that would expand that way. You want to have, you probably want to have it here. And then you need to have a gap around, I would say. So if we take out this wall, includes that and this and this, and then just push out, so that will go on there. Okay, it's not a drastic issue. So we're going to push this to here. That won't be there. And we'll just do this. So that goes there, then you've got a gap, then you've got books. Yeah, so you have, so as you enter, you have a gap around, you then have books here, wall here. So we need, so books, book. Okay. Basically making this wider this side and that side. Cool. It would have been nicer if we had the books already, so we just instantly were like, oh, this is exactly where we want them placed. But we didn't, because we're silly. We are silly gooses. Okay, just gonna eat a crisp. I'm using these blocks as like the book blocks. So, gonna need this and this, because that's a book block. So, You have to have the gap, which means we won't have a wall except here, which means this needs to be pushed out one more, and one more that way. Okay. Is that going to cause issues? No, actually, because fundamentally it's not going to change much. Because I come around. Okay, perfect. Let's quickly sleep, and then we'll get back to work. Yeah, we just need to get 4 more subs, and then we'll hit our sub goal. Which means, like, overall subscribers, not, like, paid, whatever. Yeah, because then that goes here. Yeah. Yeah, and it goes here, here, boom, 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 and then which it does change the dynamic of the overall base. So if we have a look from here, it does change this, but this is what you do. This is what we're going to do. Sorry, not what you should do, but it's fundamental. Super easy. There you go. You look like you pre-planned this, and it's part of the church, because this fundamentally is trying to keep the church as somewhat churchy as we can, but upgrading it as we go along, because there is going to be more stuff that we are going to need in the future, of course, which is then going to affect the way the church is. Like in here, this is going to be stripped out, so then we can place the nether portal there. So whenever we need to go to the stronghold, we go down. Whenever we go to the nether, we go forwards into our church with the blessing of the mighty Minecraft Steve, and we go fight the nether. So with that, now we need to we'll lay these here for now and just basically build up what we already had, and that is just a nice tight compacted area. That's nothing too drastic. Then that goes on the back of that, it goes on that. And because how this sits, it will be massively inconvenient. It's actually more inconvenient because of this. So what we'll do is we'll then tie that in. So then, yeah, that more looks like that. It's just rough, but it's not like too rough around the edges. And then we'll have what we have here. Oh, let's just do that. Yeah. We'll have one here, and then that is our protection. So you come in, protection, you come forth, and then large glass. And then it's just copying it, really. Do we have any more? Okay, probably gonna have to head upstairs now. grab some more from here. Okay, we have 37. It's not the most. And then we got 2 in there. Okay. Let's quickly nap as well. Oh, we're going to sleep during the nights. Okay. Oh, we got 50. Okay. So I probably didn't realise. And then that goes in there. And it keeps it somewhat the way it is, but then just opens it up a bit more, allowing us to start enchanting when we want, really. And then we don't have to go far from our world. So what we need now is some sand or some lovely items that are pretty pre-made, but we have none of them. Sure, I had glass already. And it was somewhere. I also want to try something, and I don't know if it's going to look nice. It probably won't look nice, but you never know. No, it does not look nice. Yeah, then that comes, yeah. And then you can have basically glass here. You can have like a pillar straight up if I wanted to, but I want this to be like somewhat 360 as we can, because it would look cool. And we have loads of new items now, so we have like our stone cutters. So what we do, because we're trying to keep it as super minimal, that would just go down to that. So we'll put the cartographer table there, because we don't actually need that there. Like also, like, can I put that on there? And then when I want to go on that, I go on that. When I want that, I just go there. And then that is that. Okay, so it's super efficient, really. The house is super efficient. It is ultimately is getting as close as we can and keep it as compact as we can in the church, ultimately. Like, if I didn't have to go anywhere, I would probably just stay in here. So we have our little thing there. We have our chests. We have our cartographer table. We've got this, we've got that. And then we have gaps where we can add stuff, in, of course, in here as well. We can expand our chest rooms. And overall, we're pretty good because we also have this down here now. And then as time goes along, we'll then expand our little reach. I wonder if I can just switch that out with another block. Switch out for some stairs, maybe. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Because it looks a little bit less harsh. And it's like downtown, yeah. So what we'll do is, while we're waiting, we'll quickly strip out a load of this. And it is just this. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to break that. And that's pretty much the space. I was going to have it there, but I might be forced to have it here. So then I actually have space for it. Or if not, I'm going to have to rip out this bit, which I don't want to do. I want to keep it as close to actually the church as possible. Because I couldn't expand it this way because I already expanded that. And I couldn't expand it up because of that. I couldn't... Okay. What we'll do is we'll place it here. So we do this, and this. So we'll go 3. It's a massive portal for no reason. You don't actually need to make it this massive. I just realised that. My brain has told me that you have to make it super massive. How annoying. Okay. Loads of fun today. In game, of course, not in real life. I actually don't know. I'm locked away. I just mind the house. Because if I'm right, I just ultimately need only 2 then. So it could fundamentally have made it where I thought I could have made it. If I just remembered you can make it with 2. No, I still wouldn't have. Because it still wouldn't have meant I had to expand. So place that one, that one, that one. Oh. And that one. Technically, that should work. So we have the portal now. And our little thing. Cool. Very spooky at night. Very spooky at night. Can they bash through doors? In hardcore mode. Just want to check one thing. Damn, my phone is pretty good. No, it's fire some issues. Okay, day 30. Nice, day 31 actually. Looking good. Now we know where these are. These can just come back up. Because they're not really going to be an issue. And then we'll probably go to those islands over there and get some more sand. But flint and steel first. So I need some iron. And some flint. Make some flint and steel. Perfect. I don't even... That's funny, I don't think I've ever made a tutorial on flint and steel as well. Stuff in Minecraft where you're like, maybe not. Okay, let's head down to the Nether portal. And what we'll do is we'll load it. So we'll go in and then we'll come back straight out. Because we want to see where we are positioned. You don't want to end up in like some scary place. So I could die right now if I weren't careful. Okay, where have we... Oh, bugger. Okay, we need to fix this quick. So this is definitely going to be a situation where if we spawn out, we're not going to even realise what we've done. And it will be the end of our world as a whole. But now that we have got this, we know that lava is now flowing there. And we can pretty much protect ourselves by burying this off. Because you can head down there as well. You've got some stuff down there. But yeah, we want to make sure this is as safe as we can. And then you've got a ghast there, of course. He will see us, most likely. Because we're just doing some quick exploring. Okay, it's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be much, much worse. I've seen someone who spawned in the nether. And theirs was literally on the edge of a platform. And if they were lucky, they survived. So let's head back through, guys. Oh, there's a bit missing still. Okay. Because that could end up being a major issue. Let's spawn back at home. Okay, good. Now we know that's there. We also just have to stress about getting there. So I don't like doing that. It's not an issue, but it'll be a little bit annoying. Anyway, let's go get some sand, because we've now upgraded our goofy looking house. Just looks so goofy now. It's funny as. That's what I like. It's gonna look bad before it looks better, but that's the point of it. Is that it's never going to be like perfect. And perfect is boring. Our world is goofy. Goofy, full of fun, full of joy. That's just the way the world's going to be for us in this game. And we're going to build like different stuff in our world. I have a couple ideas in my head, but I need to run them through my brain a little bit more. Mold them over, and we'll decide ultimately what is our plan for this hardcore world. As you can tell, we have pretty much everything set up now. We have our enchanting room preset. So the goal is now to pretty much start. Look, we have two tasks really. We have some glass to put in. That's not even a task, that just takes 10 minutes, or a couple minutes to do. So that would never be an issue. You know what would be cool if those went up more, but different shades of stuff. Yeah, perfect. Should have enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. I needed 30, so I need 4 more. Okay. Not too hard to get 4 more. So as I was saying, so get ourselves a full powered enchanting table is next step, which literally just means go down to our portal as our stronghold, pretty much collect up the books that are down there now, and then of course go from there really with that, which does of course mean not updating, but like putting together our zombie farm, because we have 2 zombie spawners in our nether. We also, as you guys know, now have a cave spider spawner that we do know about. At worst, if we want to use that, we can fundamentally use that for spider eyes if we have to. Ultimately, that is up to us on that, whether that will be efficient or if that's going to be a problem in the future. It will be undecided until then. We of course want to expand the house as time goes along, But what I would like to start doing is doing a slight change of style to the house, where it connects off as like a little tube. Or if you guys remember the ancient cities, so the end cities, where they're connected weirdly, I'd like to do that with this house, and I think it would be fun. So we have this, which is enough room to expand to. We have 2 more blocks to expand our house to. So if we wanted to expand this way, we have that efficient ability. Or if we need to expand it once more on either side, it does give us that little bit of extra room and growth in our world, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, we can ultimately just build on the ground if we wanted to expand in the future. There is nothing holding us back on what we do or what we don't do. Just fundamentally, we want to make it as much fun as possible, not just make it like frustrating. So we're going with these because I can't be bothered to make the normal ones, but I just enjoy looking through this change of shape. So let's get some more, and as I was doing it, we hopefully will have enough, because we should. I did end up going to collect more. So once that's done with these, we'll then go collect up a load of the books and then transfer them over. We are going to need loads of wood just to rebuild the bookshelves themselves, which shouldn't be too bad. We do have the possibility of building a campfire, which we can then use for that our honey. But at the moment we don't need honey, and we are not in the capable hands of making honey, shall we say. So best not to dive into something that we're not sure of, as it could end up in massive ramifications from ourselves and from the bees. We don't want the bees hurting us or getting annoyed with us at all, so it'd be fundamentally pointless to actually do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make loads of redstone levers. I'm joking. I want to do some redstone. I want to make sure that we have some cool redstone tracks and stuff like that. The only issue with Minecraft at the moment is there's not a lot of rail type things to do, and redstone is pretty just self-doing boring stuff, maybe, for me personally. I am looking forward to if they update or add anything. I'd also like to get some wolves. That would be cool. What armor is that? That's armadillo scroots. So we'll have to basically go to the desert for that. Oh, I just remembered we can make a saddle. So now that we can make a saddle, we don't have to stress about ultimately finding one. So that's cool. No pumpkin pie, cake, a cookie, suspicious stew. There's different variations. Beetroot soup, okay. Rabbit stew, nice. Okay, what was I actually looking for? I don't even remember now. Let's close that so then we can sleep. Don't want to be attacked in the night. I felt a lot, like much more alert, and I realized what I was looking for. It was how to make bookshelves, so I didn't end up like doing something silly. Just need one more, perfect. And we have 3 more, so I have accidentally overgot. Waste. I just don't need any more. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. Because the little books go there. Perfect. So let's learn how to craft ourselves some bookshelves. So if we go to this, maybe. No, we've got block of coal. Okay. Nice. We need to add the rest of our coal together. So we'll go there and then book. Yeah, chisel bookshelf. We have a book. We have a book and quill. Yeah, so we just need 3 books and then 6 wood. Okie dokie. So now what I'm going to do is empty my inventory for certain stuff. So iron can go in there. That can go in there. Is that... Some would say yes, some would say no. That can go in there, that can go in there. That will stay. That's a load, so that'll go in there. That will go in there because that's running out. That can go over here. This can go in there. Those can go in there. And then the rest can go in here. We're going to plant those saplings as well. That's cool. I didn't know it does that. So if you double press X if we're on PS4, it automatically sends it to your inventory. Big letters, and I couldn't. My brain just went blank. How interesting. Okay, so that's in there. Perfect. And then that's got more of that. And then these hay bales. Now they can go in precious items because they are precious to me and they're my food. And then these can go in there. And then the rest is history, basically. I thought the bundle could actually end up helping us off a lot. So I'm just going to plant these trees first. So we're going to plant some here, plant them there, and plant one over there. Perfect. Then the goal is, as time goes along, is to expand and create different areas in our world. Starting off with just stuff to do with like nature and stuff, and maybe go into castles and stuff. Yeah, so they can actually break doors, because he just broke that door. Okay, that's not fun. I forgot they do that in hardcore. How inefficient. So let's quickly head down to our room, stronghold, go get loads of books. We should have the inventory space to collect like all the books that we actually do need. Because I think 3 books makes 1 bookshelf, so you are going to need a lot of books, which then will of course lead us into making a farm for collecting up leather as well. So that'll be a cow farm that we need to make, or technically you could make a rabbit farm, because I do believe if you connect enough rabbit skins it does make a leather skin. So if you wanted to go to the smaller game, then you can of course do that. So bookshelves, I'm going to head this way first because I'm unsure of where actually it would be. So I just want to make sure that I have somewhat of a guess and don't end up anywhere I'm not supposed to be. Like down here in this spooky spot. I don't get how there was nothing down there, but okay. Okay, there's loads of that. Head across here. Oh yeah, here's our trial chamber. Okay, so we'll head back through. We'll head up, maybe? Here it is. Yeah. So in here we fundamentally have enough bookshelves literally from these to create what we want. Already have 12. We just have to collect them all up. Yeah, of course it would be probably more efficient if we could just like take them instantly. But of course we don't have the enchantments for Fortune or Silk Touch at the moment. So we're pretty much left with what we have fundamentally. But it will be down to a wood issue, I think, not a craft issue. Like what I mean is like we're going to have enough. It's just going to matter on are we going to have enough craft, like wood, actual wood, to craft it all. Okay. Efficiency 3, nice. Sharpness. Okay, that's the only thing on there that I probably have is efficiency 3. And I didn't know this chest was in here. Unless this is a different different one. You never know. Yeah, we can pretty much wipe out most of all these books. I'm actually having a great time. Streaming is so much fun. Because I love playing Minecraft. I love streaming, having a chat with people. I am going to end up in a situation where my axe is going to break. Which is annoying. But so far we're doing good. Yeah, there you go. What's quicker is it? It is about the same, just doing it by hand. It's probably easier from that, speed-wise, so... Of course, speed-wise would be better with the axe, but fundamentally we don't have the axe. Let alone the axe's ability at the moment. So... I think I got that axe actually from here, so it's probably why it's pretty good. So if it's free, should get a decent amount just from a stack of books, so doesn't really need us to take out this many, but I'd probably say it's more of a like a help thing. Just in case we need more, then we can of course have more. But fundamentally this is probably the easiest way to raid any like book pit. Like imagine if you're creating a massive library, just come to the strongholds, try and get to as many strongholds as possible, then you'll be able to get as many of the items as needed. Perfect. Okay, perfect. It's not fun when your axe breaks. You then dealt with this. Nice. So we have pretty decent amount of books. We are going to head up and take out the rest. Is that a creature I should be worried about? Okay, no, it's not. Perfect. Yeah, I thought it'd be a little bit more efficient than hitting it with our fist. It's with hitting it with a diamond pick instead of like having to craft a pickaxe. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I did not expect that, and I'm now a bit wary. Because my pickaxe, of course, goes straight through stuff, so... Oh, that's actually destroying my sword level. I don't have a spare, so that would be super inefficient doing it this doing it with a sword. Just do it by hand. I do feel like hardcore Minecraft takes years off your life. Just with the terrifying moments of jump scares and stuff like that you have to deal with. Okay, perfect. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have loads of books. Which then, of course, we can use those books if we wanted to as enchanting books. So then you can use them as enchantments as well. So probably what I'll do is I'll collect the rest of these up. And then if I ever need any more, I'll just come up and collect the rest, because I think we have enough. We should by now. It'd be super sad if we didn't. Cool, let's collect up those and then let's head back down. And I do think this is a second one, because I know there's a first one and I've already looted that chest. Yeah, because that has that in it. And then I know that's empty. No, that's... Yeah. Yeah, I did it like this and I actually knew now, because it just got to the point where I didn't actually know where the base was. So it became super inefficient. Perfect. Keep on jumping. Now I think we're doing so pretty well for day 32. We have full diamond gear. Of course, right now we're using emeralds. Not emeralds, iron. We have access to the nether. We will have a full enchanting table. We have 2 zombie farms that we know about. Which are underneath the near the stronghold, so we can then use those as XP farms and get loads of other stuff, whether that is gold swords, which I think from memory's sake you can actually cook them down. I can't remember, it's something about them, you can cook them, or you can use them to collect the XP from, if at worst, to make it super efficient. So pretty much we have a good stable base for literally the first month into this game. We also have our own house now, which is perfect. And we should be headed towards the nether soon to start getting netherite and stuff like that. And then once this becomes super efficient, we will then be headed towards fighting the Ender Dragon, which will be a fun fight, and it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, so we were supposed to head to the Woodland Mansion. I just don't feel at the moment that that is the most sensible idea of / use of our time. I just think it would be stupid. And a massive risk that we probably don't want to occur on ourselves. Because it's all well and good going down there and getting ourselves what we want, but the risk to it is that we could end up really, really dying quick. But there is ways around it, like creating a raid farms, so I am going to look into that and try and create one myself. Whether that's using a tutorial or something else, which is completely okay. So we also will need a lot more iron, which will be something that we have to think about in the future as well, whether we want to make an iron farm. But the last time I made an iron farm in Platinum Avengers, it took a while because of all the resources that we need to gather for it, so it became very boring, very quick to do as well. So let's put those in there. Let's make loads of planks, and then make ourselves some more bookshelves. There you go, we got four. I don't know why it stopped at 3. Cool. Oh, monkeys. Don't you love when that happens? The universe wanted to tell me something then. Okay. Yeah, so we'll probably make like a raid farm, and it should be like really cool. Yeah, there you go. It's going up high now. Because ultimately I just want to get a elytra pretty quick. Want to get that off the bat. Want to get into proper surviving. Have loads, I mean loads of totems undying. So then we are super efficient, and there's never a chance of us absolutely getting destroyed to the point where we can't actually probably be good in the game. So yeah, what I might do is, as it's daytime, I'm gonna head off to some mountains and do some tree cuttings, because I would like these fluffy bushy leaved ones, because I am going to need some leaves in the future for the Totem of an Iron like thing. And I think I'm going to have to do it, like build it over there, because it's supposed to be like 150 blocks away from a village, and this of course is a village, and we will have to use one of the guys from the other village as main like person to come over, as we don't have any more villagers, because of course in hardcore Minecraft they can get through doors, so then it becomes extremely inefficient for everyone else, and I have to deal with the ramifications of this whole shenanigans. Okay, they grew. I'll just cut down those, and then I think we should be alright. Just minding our step, of course. Don't end up having a big fool. Now, I've got to do the next episode of Pokey Find soon. That will be probably coming out tomorrow or in a couple of days, as I have about like 8, like some ridiculous amount of videos. No, ridiculous, sorry, but like a decent amount of videos coming over the next couple of days that have already been pre-filmed, so I need to get those out first and then get the main ones out, because they're all trying to boost the overall like watch time hours, so we need to develop more, and even to the point of making the streams longer, film longer, make the videos longer, make them more interesting to people, and then ultimately, if you're going to make a video, hopefully make it a minute long, so then if it does blow up, then at least it's a minute worth of video, and then if 60 people watch it, of course, you then have 1 hour, and then you just hope that just blows up. But hey ho, life. Perfect. Yeah, we'll also need to get some anomalous, or however you, some of those medicines from, well, those potions from the raiders, because that actually sets off the whole thing. So possibly we could actually just have our farm thing over here. It just needs to be about 150 blocks away, so then all of the raid spawns there and doesn't spawn over here. And with the items you should get loads and loads and loads of tokens of undying, along with banners and swords. So efficiently it should be really, really cool. And that just looks scary. And if we get loads of banners, we can then start like a little banner collage. Would be cool. Because I want to start adding some of you guys' names to the overall world, so then we all can look back in like 10 years and be like, oh wow, that's amazing. This person needs to be part of this thing. Okay. My bad. Okay, 28. Perfect. I think that's actually all of it. Yay, okay. So we now have full enchantments. We have fortune free, stuff like that. Okay, that's perfect. So now we know that we have officially... Let's place one there, because it just looks better. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Level 9 for efficiency 2. Too bad that we already have the possibility of getting efficiency. So what we also will probably do is get some... So, okay, these are the goals for the next stream. So that's Monday's stream. That is, get villagers back into our place. Is get one villager with a mending book. That's what we want. We want a villager in here with mending who will be able to sell us mending books, so then we can be super efficient on how we handle ourselves. Then we want to start work / start resource gathering on our raid farm. Once we have that sorted, we can then start getting them developed and everything will be golden then. We also want to start a cow farm and get loads of cows and sheep and other animals as well, just so then we have an efficient way of getting food at the moment. We also will probably want to start planting more trees just to be a little bit more tree efficient as well, but we have planted some and it is just a waiting game. And of course, ultimate goal, as it always is to survive and have fun. So it is about 11:36 at the moment, and I've hit every goal that I had in today's episode, so that's really, really good. Still have a extremely amount of books, so that will become super efficient in the future, probably. So guys, thank you for coming along to the stream. If you have liked the stream, that is beautiful. Thank you. If you have commented, thank you as well. If you have, of course, like, subscribed, beautiful, thank you. As I said, we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Today's stream was going to be a little bit longer, but I've hit everything I've wanted to do today. I did ironically want to build a wall around our areas, so that may be a tomorrow episode as well, guys. Don't forget to come to our streams. We stream about from 8 o'clock normally, or we stream about 10 o'clock at night. The reason why we do this is because we're a late time streamer. So if you want something to watch while you're chilling in bed, my content is what should be there for you guys. If you need any tutorials, of course, check our channel. We have pretty much Java tutorials, we have Bedrock tutorials, we have pretty much every tutorial within reason that you can think of when it comes to Create Mod, when it comes to Minecraft itself. We try and get everything out, how to build certain items, we pretty much got everything there, and we are adding more and more tutorials every day for you guys, so don't forget to check those out. Anyway guys, have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow, bushy and bright early, ready for our nighttime stream. So have a wonderful day guys.